Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's Guerin. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Hands it from downtown.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Bosch can't get it to go. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Roy. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock.
Whoa! Gracious. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Guerin. Outside Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Man, Roy can fly.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Roy. He's got 5. It's good. Roy's got 7.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Randall. Guerin grabs the miss. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Roy is doubled. Driving to the basket. And it's good, 2 points.
If you let me draft one player, maybe ever, to get it inside to, it might just be Brittany Griner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Mourning.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Los Angeles leading by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Guerin. Cunningham with some nice D. Now Edwards. Over Brown. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
It's Thompson off the drive. And stolen by Mourning. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Thompson. Out to Carter. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me? Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And here's Bosch for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Bosch has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Cunningham. Again, Chicago.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Ball. Los Angeles with another miss. Chicago leading. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Thompson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Pass to Bosch. With the drive. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Awesome job cutting inside there and capitalizing.
Jones for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side Bosch. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pulls from the top of the key. And that's good for 2. Ball's got his first points in this one.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smith can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Outside Bosch. 3-pointer. And no good. Los Angeles trails by 4. Smith outside.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left from the first half of basketball. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Chicago. as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago leading by 4. Stolen away. Here's Griner. Hits from the high post.
Yeah, I think sometimes the mid-range is overlooked. Kudos to her for utilizing.
It's Thomas, high post. Puts one up from 19. Griner pulls it in. For the tie. Guerin, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Chicago. The lead is 2. Outside for Thomas. And taken away by Brown. For the lead. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Chicago. Outside, Mullen. Griner pulls it in. 14 feet away. The shot, no good. Thompson from long range. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And good that time.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Griner.
Yeah, nice defensive effort there by Cousins. He can be a two-way terror.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Driving the lane. Here's Heinsohn. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Thomas with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Thompson. That's good from 17 feet away. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Allen with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Cousins pulls it in. Chicago leading by 8.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing here by 8. Here's Guerin. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Allen. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Chicago leading by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Thomas. And Jones pulls it down. Here's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
A premier interior scorer. Jones' physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago leading by 3, and stolen by Mobley. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
No basket.
That's his first foul.
No basket.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Shakes him. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
The drive by Thompson. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And with lots of big game experience, Mobley knows how to get it done in crunch time.
Bosh, the screen. And stolen by Butler. Ball. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Well, his number got called, and Ball was ready, delivering here in a high-stakes moment.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
It's Bosh with the drive. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosh, cool as a cucumber on that one.
Outside ball. Now Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3. No good there. Here's Chicago. They lead by 1. Now here's Mobley. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Ball gets double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. He nails the jump shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Edwards. And stolen by Mobley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. Chicago calls timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him?
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. it.